This would be way scarier if it was covered with ice.
Hey guys, welcome back. So I apologize immediately for vertical video format. The reason that this is like this is because all the clips that are going to be in this video I took with the intent to post to Instagram, which I did, but I got kind of a lot, and I was like, I should post these to YouTube as well. Unfortunately, they got to be like this, which if you watch my channel, you know it's not a thing that I typically like to do. So today is December 26th, day after Christmas. Every Christmas that I've had since I've been in Los Angeles, I have done an annual Mount Baldy Christmas Day hike, and I love it. I look forward to it the whole year. I think about it. I can't wait till Christmas Day, do my hike. And yesterday, I was all prepped to go. I had everything ready, packed, ready to go. Woke up early in the morning, just like normal, and I looked at the weather conditions and decided it was in my best interest not to go because there was going to be a big winter storm, like crazy snow conditions up there. And I'm not so scared of hiking in the snow. I have enough gear to be okay with that. But I was concerned about driving back. Where you have to park, you have to drive way up into the mountains to get to the trailhead. And I was really concerned about being able to get out with my car, not getting stuck or crashing, sliding off an icy, steep road. So I've postponed my Mount Baldy Day trip probably until tomorrow or Saturday, probably Saturday, so they have time to clear the roads and everything. And there's a bunch of snow. It snowed a lot yesterday and last night. Actually, from my living room window right here, we can see some. Here, let's check it out. So as you can see, all the mountains that are visible from my living room window out there, these are sort of closer, and then out this way, there's snow on all of those mountains. Now, typically, this is not a thing. So yeah, all those mountains, they almost never get snow. This is maybe the third time since I've lived here in LA 5 years where they've had snow this close to my house. So basically the snow line was, I don't know, 1,500 feet lower than the parking lot for where I was going to go. So anyway, long story short, I was like, I got to do something. I am going to go do a different trail, and I'm going to run. So I went on a trail run at Echo Mountain, and I ended up going up to Mt.Lowe as well, which was kind of the intent, but I sort of ended up going a different way. And these are the clips. I'm going to post them here because if you're interested in hiking, you live near LA, and you just sort of want to see some of what it looks like, that's all this is. Not my typical build video, obviously. So my normal subscribers probably, why can I never say probably? I need to slow down. They're probably not going to get anything from this, but it's here just in case. So feel free to leave if you like, and then yeah, let's go.
This morning, we are at Echo Mountain with my runny nose, my phlegm. I've been running most of the way up. I was supposed to go to Mount Baldy today, which is my annual Christmas tradition. However, looks like there's going to be a snowstorm, so I had to skip it. So I think I'm going to be doing my annual Mount Baldy hike on Saturday. But we're here today. It's not so bad. I don't know if it's just me, but this totally reminds me of some Lord of the Rings action. There's downtown Los Angeles out in the distance. And then over this way, we have right there, that is Century City. Now, there's a building at the very far left, sort of really separated from the rest. And there's one kind of in the middle of the far left building and that clump of buildings. That is the building that was Nakatomi Plaza in Die Hard. So, just so you know, I think it's the Fox Network building, whatever it's called. We are starting to hit the bottom of the cloud layer, which is pretty awesome. I really like this this trail. Don't mind this. It's not too sketchy. This would be way scarier if it was covered with ice. This is one of my favorite spots in the area, and I definitely don't come here nearly enough. Scenic Mt.Lowe Railway. Used to run right up here. Imagine riding a train along all of this. Not sketchy or anything. I'm up to this road here. This is actually a different way than I usually come. This little section here, I usually take a section that goes a little higher. It goes up to Echo Mountain, Mt.Lowe Trail Camp. See, I'm debating whether I should go back and try to find Inspiration Point, which I think is the other way, Echo Mountain Trail. Do I backtrack or do I keep going up? The guy I just passed decided to go this way. It looks like both of the directions will connect to the same place I'm trying to go. So maybe I'll go up this way and back down the other way. Way down there, I'll zoom. That's the trail I came in on. Way down there. And you can see quite a ways up the mountain now. But there's still a couple miles to go if I want to get to this other point. So, decisions to be made. All right, screw it. Going up the road. Got like almost 3 miles to go to Inspiration Point. You can see way up there. This loops around and keeps going up that way. So, this is a different way than I've ever been. Totally new. Also beautiful. But I'll continue around to the original trail I was going to go up, and I'll use that to come back down. So I'll make a big loop. Personally, I like making loops more than going up and back on the same trail, so maybe this is a good thing. It's pretty awesome. That big rock. I'm pointy. So I have taken the longer way up, and I am at the, where's the sign? Somewhere, right there. Mt.Lowe Trail Camp. And I'm about to head up over this trail here, back up to Inspiration Point, where I will connect with the original trail that I planned on running up initially. That's where I came up. I am now 6.16 miles uphill the whole way. So yeah, it's awesome. And I forgot my water because I usually have water in my pack, but the little straw, the nozzle on the straw was leaking. So I was like, I'll bring a bottle of water, which I filled up and I meant to carry it with me. And then when I left the car, I put my pack on, ran off. I got about 2/3 of the way up. I was looking for my little straw to take a drink. Hey, I don't have any water. So that's always good. So yeah. So if my friend Rome is watching this, he'll know that's nothing new. But here we go. Check back in at Inspiration Point. So the view up here is definitely not too shabby. I don't know if this is the point, or I'll find out in a second, I guess. Woo! All right, Inspiration Point. That's kind of awesome. Welcome. Some train parts. We have all these tubes here, so you can see what's what if you don't know the way. It's very pretty up here. Very awesome. I think we're going to take this trail here as one we're going to go down. So we came up this way, and we're going to go down this way. 2.25 miles back to Echo Mountain. Down, I don't know if it's this one or that one. I'm guessing it's the one that goes downhill. We're gonna assume that's correct. I've never been this way. It's pretty. Look at the light over there. It's kind of awesome. And we're right at the bottom of the clouds. You can see them touching the tips of the mountains here. So these are the trails as I came up. One of these, Sam Merrill or I don't know. It's one of those. I'll have to go look when I get back. All right, we are gonna head down this trail here because it looks the coolest. It's a little rocky. I'm gonna take it slow at first so I don't get killed, and then I'll speed up. There's just like pretty good drop to the side, so if you trip, it could be ugly. And this trail back down is pretty freaking rugged. A lot of rolly rocks to step on. So I can't go super fast, but still easier than going uphill. trail is also quite a bit smaller than the road that I was on. Yeah, this trail is, I don't know if you can see the angle here. Definitely goes down pretty steep right here. It goes up that way. So I'm trying to hold the camera as level as possible right now so you can see the angle of the ground. And right here, there's not very much trail. It's very, very narrow. And it gets a little more normal here, but this trail definitely looks much less used than the other stuff I've been on today. Not sure if you can hear it, but it just started raining, which is actually kind of awesome. I don't get to be outside in the rain very much since I moved out of Florida. So, should be interesting. Probably only got like 5 miles left. So it's not just rain, it's sleet. Look at it bouncing on the ground. You see that? Little pieces of ice are bouncing everywhere. That is interesting. Florida boys definitely not used to that. Oh, this part of the trail is kind of cool. All right, guys, so that's not creepy at all. Cut through this thing. Ugh. This section is interesting. Definitely don't look down. Ugh. And you can see there's a big wall on my right, and then like a big drop off on my left. It's not too sketchy. This view is pretty awesome. Big rock cliff right there. Looks way bigger in person than out there. That little thing right there is the top of Echo Mountain. There used to be a hotel there. We're gonna go there in a moment. That's where we're on our way to. And then out in the distance is downtown Los Angeles, way far away. We'll zoom all the way out so you can get the scope of things. That rock formation is really cool too. Again, camera does not do it justice. It looks way more impressive in person. All right, check out the view behind me. It's crazy. There's the trail I came in on, right out there. I don't know if you can see it. Got my Mickey Mouse gloves on, my mountain lion deterrent, which I probably don't need now. I don't think this section's so sketchy, but I was in an area back there that was a little scary. I'm scared of mountain lions. Just a little bit less than I'm scared of sharks. But check that out. That's where I came from. It's pretty over there. The Mt.Lowe Railway, 1893 to 1936, has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places. I'm so out of breath, guys. By the United States Department of the, what does that say? Interior. Sorry, I was trying to read through my phone. It was very small. 1993. So, let me see if I can see where we were at before. Inspiration Point is up there someplace. Can't quite see it. I bet we can see it when we get over to the pad up there. Look at my hand. This is the thumb I used to work my phone. And then my Mickey Mouse gloves. One thumb loose. Uh-oh. Train parts. An electric motor too. Check that out. Big old electric motor. That's cool. Echo Mountain picnic area. Another big chunk of machinery they use to pull the train cars up here. What's really cool about this is how this thing grips the cable. These mechanisms here where basically as it passes one side, it lets go of the cable, but as the cable puts tension on it, it grips down on the cable and holds it tight to keep it from slipping so that it can pull the train up the hill. Historical marker. Very cool. Giant gears. The scale of these things is pretty crazy. So this is the top of Echo Mountain. And there's all these historic things up here with, you see the train cars that would come up. It's really cool. A lot of information about the buildings that are up here that burned down multiple times, and some of them were destroyed by the wind. You see downtown LA out there in the distance. Let me zoom. Oop. Hey, LA. So up here, there's a bell. We're gonna go ring. And there's also a little megaphone that you can yell through, and it'll echo off the mountain, which is, I'm pretty sure how this thing got its name. We'll see here. So annoying. So yeah, the little thing that yell through's over here. Some people there. We'll go check it out. All right, you see my goofy looking shoes. Here is the megaphone. We'll yell back to those mountains. Echo phone. Echo. Whoa. That sounds creepy. Oh, and I can see Inspiration Point way up at the top. Right there. That's where I was at earlier. I ran way down the mountain so you can see how much mountain I came down to get to where I'm at. Hi. There's some big like water storage tank here. Biggest fire pit ever. Boop! The downhill way is so much easier. Now I'm back to the pretty much the main trail that I took up. So still trying to figure out where I took the wrong turn to end up on that other trail, but I'm kind of glad I did because it was a new experience, and I like that. I am back on the road, almost back to the car. I've got, let me see where I'm at, 11.58 miles right now, and car's coming up soon, so I don't think I'm gonna hit 11 3/4. Maybe, we'll see. Just made it back to the car, 11.72 miles. Anyway, I'm going home.
All right, so if you've made it this far, congratulations. If you're interested in going to this hike / run or these trails, I'm going to show my Strava map here in a second, and I'll also put a link for Google Maps down to where the parking area is down at the bottom of the mountain, so you can figure out how to get there. If you're in the Los Angeles area, you like to do stuff outside, it's a really nice hike. It's not terribly far. It's a lot of uphill, but the views are great, especially when it's clear out. The views are fantastic from up there. You can see all kinds of stuff. You can see all the way to the Griffith Observatory. You can see downtown, and like you can see in the video, Century City. Sometimes you can see the ocean. It's really, really cool. And that Inspiration Point that I went up to, that was my first time going there. I didn't know what I was talking about when I was commenting, but they have these tubes that are labeled with the areas that you're looking at. So basically, it's not really a telescope. It's just like a piece of tubing, but on the side, it'll say like Glendale or Pasadena or downtown Los Angeles. And when you look through it, you can only see what it says, which is kind of sort of neat in that way. But that Inspiration Point was like an extra almost 3 miles from the top of Echo Mountain, which is typically when I go there, I just go to the top of Echo Mountain. I'd never gone to Inspiration Point. So yeah, if you want to go to Inspiration Point, add on another 2 hours onto your hike time. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, anyway, here's my Strava map, and thanks for stopping by, guys. I will be back soon, probably with my Mount Baldy hike and then some more C3PO related stuff as per usual. All right, have fun, kids. Later.